I forgot it's really loud. This is reduce volume for me. Oh, wrong way. I forget. Did I actually go and get what's over here, or did I? And did I come back, or have I? We're gonna find out. I did not. High potion. That's why I drink if I want to get high. Speaking of which, Lydia, open wide. High potion chugs it. Bi potion. Bi potion, is that what people drink to become bisexual? I love that it's just sort of canon in this game that no one actually needs to breathe while in the water. So everyone's got gills or something, but natural. Oh, Sahagins. Love this battle theme. A few hundred gills in your pocket. Hit him, Ballzack. Fishman. Fresh Fishman. Oh, it's you. I remember something like, if you come back and fight that later on in the game, it's a lot harder. But it's like a secret boss and you get some really good stuff for it. It is. He's an arse. Yeah. Ooh. You can't kill me. Yeah, anima. That's not anima. That is not anima. Oh no, it's the thing you need to fight to go and get anima. Yeah, I remember. Also, whoa. I would say run, but it's just swim. Yeah, I actually do not remember how to get all the extra Aeons. It's been too long since I went and got all of them.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I do it to might name the GFs as chat folk. That's a good idea.
need fire.
Oh. Rock bollocks. QQ. Lightning one. Oh, Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, but hello and welcome. Oh, you got cold as well. Oh, not good. You have my sympathy. There's up too much rain mod service Tinder. See, I'm tempted to suggest, me going for Bahamut, just so it makes you go and have to get Bahamut, because I'm a bastard. Remains of a campfire. Campfire needs some kind of flammable tinder. Scotland and Rama usually the lightning summon? Usually. Depends on the game. But no, Rama is not in 8. Going after Bahamut and Eden. Ooh. You dragon chaser, you. Major depression told me to hold knees. Shit, sorry to hear that, Pokey. You're alright? So I was gonna say you made a fry pan into like a drying pan. Pokemon. Yeah, Brock. I used to watch Pokemon quite a lot when I was young. Is it really any wonder that between that and Ren and Stimpy I turned out the way I did humor-wise? I was a player called Mission Depression. What? What the fuck? Rama isn't in this either. It's horses though. Yeah, we got Veil for in this one. Don't know what they mean. Good old Brock, a true genius. Lovely thing, saying press X to examine. I was pressing X and nothing happened until I got far closer. Hold my knees and you lose your hands. This is why I don't touch you without consent, Lydia. He's very sensitive and not in a good way.
I need food.
Definitely wouldn't touch them then. Brock has some magic ability to convince you that onigiri is a donut. He's super powerful. The jelly-filled ones are my favourite.
Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years.
I think Super Hot Curry might be on the cards this evening, those pipes. I think I'm going to be having one myself. It's not going to be a hot one because Callie's got no spice tolerance.
You cried.
Reminiscing about Shaft, yes. Would that make the big bad evil of this, or one of them at least, Sin Shaft?
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Nah, just hold on. I'll get more wood.
He's trying to reason with a campfire. See, wrong those my knowledge only just means giftable food. No, onigiri means, you know, the actual, like, little writings. And to be fair, he was holding onigiri and calling them donuts. I vote we stab a small villain in the face. Yes. See, I like the turn system in this. I like, you know, having that thing on the right side, seeing, you know, how the turn order's going. I like that. I don't say his name in case it's spoiled. That's entirely fair. Grey one. That's fair. She just walks up and is like, yeah, go. Bring it. I remember hardly ever using her as well.
You on my side?
Oh, you can kill her in 2 attacks. Ones that grants have special effects when used. His items can be used only for special ability use. Probably because it's not a problem on Twitch. What? Take those back. The message wasn't there by Twitch. Might have been a banned word in it. I've gone through 4 parts of Aeoli in like a week. Best stuff.
Phew. That was close.
It was they are donuts, less donuts. It's a bad word. Weird done.
Hey, let me go.
I love how they're actually. I love how they're not actually pointing guns at him. That'd be a vampire's worst nightmare. Fine.
Kuno.
Fucking Kuno. That little fucker's back. I can understand why she punched me if she thinks I'm Kuno. Should have called myself Kuno. You can't skip the Kuno. Sadly not. That kid. I really want to be able to punch him. You know, left him on deck to wake up. It's fine.
Kid, it's die job.
Hey, that hurts.
Sujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Punch Kuno all day, every day, yes.
Canis.
I remember going on through this and getting my Albert Primer.
Right, whatever.
And just, you know, having it all translated like, oh.
I said I don't
He's going back and do so. Yes.
Rakomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
First, Albert Primer, Volume 1. Secrets of the Albert language are revealed. Y equals A. It's wonderful, you know, that they only did a 1. Ballzack has reachieved the rank of chill. I've got a higher rank Ballzack. So recognize some of these words. Yeah, like, oh, Kuno, I remember as being sorry. And Fed is like, wait. Yeah. Toby, hello and welcome. My voice awesome, thank you very much. Yeah, Fed is wait. They've got the languages of Germanic origin. Yes. That just looks even worse. Partly translated looks even worse. Oh, thanks. I'll talk to you.
Almost forgot.
Jeez, why I can understand German, but why it was a completely different language. Oh yeah. This figure of the main menu. Oh yeah. Kuno's a real person, Wilhelm Kuno. Doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't have thought it's just a name they picked out of nowhere. Prelude. I love the Prelude song. For the first few seconds of this, I can't remember how to use the sphere grid, and now it's like, I remember. I'm wondering now, does this have cheats in it? Using a new leg 3D printed. Nice. See, that image there is why I compared Path of Exile to the sphere grid. What color? Immediately my brain was like dildo purple. Ow. I didn't mix the scale, I sent him juice. So configure gameplay settings. No, it's not that. No. Help. So. Green. Never do anything involving chroma key. No. Okay, no built-in cheats. Cool.
giant! God.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be
I look at
some
the grid
power
log to see if
left.
it's the one I saved. I'm in my
We're gonna
several
go
stats
down
max.
there and
Nice.
activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Such a show off, Ballzack. Can't find where he reveals what the big prize is. I can't remember what the big prize actually is. I designed the Mars lander in feet, programmed it in meters. When it got there, I got freaking buried 2 years of oopsies. Then go in the night just in case and walking at night. Fair. Want me to tell you or no? Yeah, go for it. I mean, previously I have pretty much 100% of this game, so there is nothing that's a spoiler for me in this. Use the sphere. Let me save. Ah. That's right, just punch it. Oh, the airship. Off from zero, if you remember. Oh, yes, I do. Can't spell its name. It's fine. The airship is fine. Big missile by energy cannon. Big old pew. Yoink. Arrow height. Something like that, yeah. Yoink. We just didn't kill in one thing. He's truly deserving of the name Ballzack. Because that performance was bollocks. They're really stopping me from leveling up, aren't they? Drops to Celsius. Oh, Fahrenheit. Oh no. It's the tentacles. I think at this point I actually can die and lose. It's just up to this point, it was nah. Chompers. Obsidian's untoward cousin. Not quite as into cuddles as Obsidian is, I'm guessing. It's not how things work underwater. attack range. Here, come on, special claim goes to battle the person. Excellent. Nautilus charge. Smack in the bum. Lydia will know this one, but you know, something up his arse and explode it. It's good to have a grenade because Final Fantasy. Pretty much. Tross. This side with battle events in this. Ballzack could use a bit of healing. Slappy slappy. What use a potion on yourself? Is your mark known as Riku? Yeah, it's dead. I remember one time I tried to challenge myself by killing that thing without grenades. Wasn't fun. I would prefer a slightly speedier version of this in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Same. For me, this was one of the best battle systems they've done. I had no issues with Final Fantasy XIII's one. What I didn't like about Final Fantasy XIII is that if the party leader dies, game over. It's like, but we have Phoenix down. The other party members, if they go down, I can use life, I can use Phoenix down on them, fine. My party leader goes down, that's it, game over. So, why even? Why even bother then? So enjoy 7 Remake. It's just entirely fair. It's different. It's very different to what Final Fantasy has been in previously. Like, mostly... I think with that battle system, they pioneered it in 15. You know, not everyone liked 15's system. At least Cloud could be revived. Yeah. 13 was awful with that. Thankfully, 13 is, to my knowledge, the only one that did that. Well, no, it's not even... You can't even say 14 does that. 13.3 was basically the prototype I recorded. Ah. Biggest gripe with 10 nowadays is unskippable cutscenes. All of a sudden, see its name escapes me. I'm not so bothered about the unskippable cutscenes. But yeah, if you're trying to just play it through for yourself, yeah, that can get annoying if you're familiar with them. Play some AJRPGs do that, including the Persona series. One of the few gripes I have with Persona 5. Fair. 12 just odd. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
At least give an option to skip on subsequent playthroughs. Yeah. I am looking forward to 12 for mostly one reason. Fran. Ubisoft seems to be the one that splits the franchise. I like it myself.
Whoa! Right on.
And see, here's the thing that I don't know, Lydia, because with you and me, it's either we like and think the exact same thing about something, or we're polar opposites. There doesn't seem to be any in between. Like,
Hey!
yeah, it could be something like,
Too fast.
I like, I don't like the remake of 7's battle system, but you really like it. Do not know 12 much, but I heard it's very easy.
Hey.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Someone had to remind me that the original 12 is 16 years
You
old.
really do understand.
I am slightly older than the entire series. I think. Or I might be slightly
Why didn't you
younger.
say so earlier.
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
Yeah.
We?
No, actually, I'm over a year older. I'm over a year older than this series. December 1987, this was released. The first one was released.
Anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
Tried several times, there's something that seems off, just so slightly off about it than honestly. Entirely fair. I'm still looking forward to playing it.
Do you remember anything
After I'm done,
before that?
obviously, well, after I'm done with this in 10 too, because I'm not playing 11. I'm not playing 11 again, no way. So it's Balthia. Let me guess, grey hair.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how
Well, they should have been the
Arnold and I
MC.
were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because
My
of Sin's
Ballzack is sick.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no
Lydia,
Xanarkand
help, my
anymore.
Ballsack's
They
sick.
destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
All sick.
But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. Yes, I will in fact take every single opportunity I can to save. We've got to be on a slight time constraint.
You said... You play blitzball?
That's what blitzball is.
Uh-huh.
It's what happens when you're
You know,
going down
you
on
should go
someone,
to
you have to sneeze, so you sneeze on their balls.
Someone might know
Blitzball.
who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah, okay. Leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Talking
You'd
original
rather
12 or
stay
Zodiac
here?
Age. I have Zodiac Age.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here.
I could get original, but that'd be a
And one
pain.
thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Kelly, hello and welcome. Hello to my love.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yes, Tony's right there.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right.
That's why where's Zodiac Age is a big improvement for the original as well. Good. I think it's free
Kevin?
on
Sin?
PlayStation Plus
Luca?
now.
I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back.
Thank you,
in a
Kelly,
day
for the
or
British
two.
recharge.
But 1,000
That's the loss of Don
years
Geeling.
into the future? No way. Whoa, whoa.
Well, now you've done it, Ballzack.
Shin! Shin Busa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Dudes. Ballzack, think you've ever seen or even heard about a place outside Zankin? This is true. I did just save, but sure. Means I don't have to worry about that cutscene repeating if I die. Look, the old one's here. Damn it, Shaft. I remember marveling that this game was only one disc. Like, wait, but 7 was 3 discs and 8 was 4 discs? 9, I think, was also 3 discs.
Riku!
And then this was like, yes, look, Final Fantasy X. It's even bigger, but it's 1 disc.
Hey, you okay?
Please let me rename you.
Hey!
Nice 4 discs. Is it 4? God, I can't hear it. I know. I'm very certain that yes it is, but I cannot hear it. Got to see time mounts living in luxury and even splendor sites. Not yet. The moon crest is 4, but it's important. Ish. Soats. Need a drink. Alcoholic, because I've got hard Mountain Dew. What's one of the ultimate weapons? Ah. Old crests are. Right. No thank you on that. Oh well. Offer is there.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally.
I'll have the port.
Things were
Might
starting
have drank
to
all
look
that.
up.
Let's see, Saturday run ever. It is. He also does Kamari in this.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkand Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my
Idiot.
head's all foggy like.
Ballzack is a complete idiot.
I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village.
I get the plant spritzer to work. I might have broken it from overuse, Lydia, you know, with calling Scoop bad. We want to make the captain walk you proud of the year's tournament. It's a cursed image. That ball is gone. A minute, we're not the best blitzers in Spira. Sliver, hello and welcome. Waka waka wait. Waka 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 waka. Sure, spectacular, brother. Wish I could shoot like that. You can't even stand up straight, dude. I'll stop closing my eyes when the ball comes down. Yeah, just got biffed in the face by it. They're all pretty good, so this is bad there. Dance was grimace inducing.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them.
Ah,
People
machina.
played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just
Whoops.
that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be
Oh
lying.
god,
Why
Pokey.
would they?
Yeah, that's cursed.
From the Xanarkand Apes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury
So
like that before
I used to
soft,
have
I
Titus's
appreciated the fact that
necklace.
Waka
I used to
was
have
trying to
like a
cheer me
chain
up.
with
But at
the
that
emblem on it.
time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more
What
time.
did Pokey do this time?
I could
Sent a
go
very cursed
home.
image.
For now,
Wanting to play in full
I just
6 song
live
a
life
lot.
until
I can
that
see
time
why.
came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home.
I think
but
I also
started to feel
had
better already.
I had a bracelet
A
with
little
that
better.
emblem on as well.
Maybe.
And now the only Final Fantasy merch I have is I've got 2 job pins from Final Fantasy 14. Sometimes I really don't like the fact that it defaults to no.
Hey, it's
What's
this
the-
way.
Ballzack, learn to jump. Take lessons from Cloud if you need to. I love how he's just sneaking behind. And wham. Oh, this game cracks me up.
What's the big idea?
Jinx down. I cannot remember how many people you get in a party in this. It's either 3 or 4. I hope it's 4. I also remember I used to play this game exceptionally badly. And I'm talking exceptionally badly. Barely use Una. I went with healing items rather than healing magic because my whole thing was like, hey, you know, why use healing magic when you just kill the enemies? Rocky the Goofboy, be real the group. Yes. Mother's trying to tell me to wish the arsehole brother happy birthday. Ha! No. I agree with you, Lydia. Nope. That's 3. Fuck. 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 Shitting. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh yeah, but can't you switch out party members mid-combat? With the side of fuck, there's more than 3 fucks. Look, I've got a lot of fucks to give. Santa party was Titus Una or Ron. I think mine was Titus, Auron, and... I actually can't remember who my third was. You've got them all. Mostly from Lydia. They had to call my brother and wish him happy survival day. Ah. And here's me like, wishing people happy birthday? Oh, we don't do that here. Still not sure why Flanders wins so different compared to Ramirez. No idea. I think also how they would do it without you. Face UK, I know more fucks to give. I'm going to piss you off when I do 10 and call him Tidus. I'm just going to correct you to Ballzack every single time. Thank you, Lydia, for your contribution to the Wild Games from Challenge. How are we doing on that? 68%. Oh, it's not going to get done before the drunk stream for once. Holy shit. I thought Amelia got her title as Scarlet Devil for being a messy eater. I like that. Move. Thank you to Pokey and to Regrub for your contribution to the Wild Game Stream Challenge. It's fine. Thank you to Gerbo and one other person, and no, sorry, 2 other people who it's not naming for your contributions. Still, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, sir, for your contribution. Ooh. We're less than 8,000 points away from completing it, so that's 4 people. Got to have 4 people between this stream and next stream. Ooh, can we do it? Can we do it? I have my doubts. Mark, it won't be done for the drunk stream for once. That's a challenge, right? Says DJ and 2 others contribute to the One Game Stream Challenge on my side. It says Gerber and 2 others on mine. It says Thyrus and 2 others. Well, we found out who the 2 others were, so thank you to DJ and Thyrus for the additional contributions. What's his skill? Dark attack. Oh yeah. You. Here's my brother asked everyone not to bother until he hit 40 next year. Really close call a couple of weeks ago, so happy survivors is. That's fair. That is entirely fair. Yeah, I've got overdrive, but it's pointless using overdrive. It really is pointless using overdrive on these things. Especially as it's not like Final Fantasy VII, where the more you use it, the more you unlock the next one. Oh yeah, Lydia, do you want to... So I actually went back to my Final Fantasy VII original save file. Do you want to know how ridiculous my progress is? See, banner. Leonos. So... I am stood outside the Temple of the Ancients, ready to go into it. And currently, Cloud, Katshi, Red 13, Aerith, I think those are the other ones. Oh, Yuffie. All have their ultimate limit breaks. Everyone else has level 3. Because I haven't gotten the item that unlocks the stuff for the others yet, because it's not available yet. That's how ridiculous my progress is. Oh, they're just singles. Fine. So remember he called me at late night with Harley and his meds and that was 2 hours. Oh, that's impressive. Everyone, you know, Cloud's like level 49 at that point. I've done far too much grinding. Far too much. What's the next room? Why do I hear boss music? Considering that, so for anyone who knows the original, when you go to Wu Tai as the side quest, and you fight Don Corneo's pet Raps,
Let me go.
I thought I was going to be in for a bit of a rough time.
Right?
I was like, I know this guy is ranged, so I had Cloud with me with long range materia, I had Barrett, I had Red 13. Red 13 happened to have his limit break ready. So, okay, cool. So, it started off, Red 13 was up first. So, okay, limit break. Oh, Cosmo memory, sure, do that. Boss died. I was like, oh, whoops.
What do you say, huh? Come on,
Whoops.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I'm not good at Blitzball anymore. I've forgotten how to play it, so I don't think we'll be able to win the initial match. Oh
I thought
god,
then the
all the
Blitzball
Blitzball
and Sin were the only two
to
things
get
that Spear
Raka's
and
ultimate
Xanarkin
weapon.
had in common.
Not sure if I'm going to do that. It's a bit of time
I
sink.
wasn't too far off either.
Still love how you could break 8 early.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz
Yeah,
when
isn't
I
it
was
like
5.
you need to
I joined the
draw
RR
a
after
certain
13
magic and then you
years
link it to your strength and then you're basically one-shotting everything?
Never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
To try for the no level
So,
squall achievement.
After quitting, I got this
Do
new job,
it.
yeah? But every time
Do
my mind
it.
wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Lydia is the gamer who will go for all the challenges that I would just like,
First match last year was my
no,
big chance.
no.
Something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Play cards, get cards to Modern
Nice
Tornado.
excuse.
Oh yes,
Hey,
that.
hey.
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So,
Which
what's
was
our
that win
goal?
game, yeah.
I don't care how we do, as long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, You say victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Reminds me of something I did yesterday. A friend and I were playing the same RPG Maker game, me being far beyond post-game, and he talked about how he beat the most powerful super boss easily. So I started trying myself how fast I could beat her, and she got one shot by my pre-battle auto skills, all through faders. Ah! Attempted to bust this bread slice, I split it in half. Lydia's spreading skills are very strong. Achievement unlocked, sad face.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
God, I forgot about his voice.
With sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
I forgot that guy's voice just is so distinctive.
Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What? You forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Multiply bread with butts, just how amazing I needed. To be fair, that's technically division.
I'll make sure we take the cup.
Oh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Still. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't do the thing. It doesn't do the thing from 8 that always make me laugh. The stands of you watching weirdly whilst you run in circles.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
Such humble beginnings.
The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there.
Multiply beard.
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Don't remember. I got food's only an issue at the start of the game. Yeah.
I didn't know it in the first place.
Just like breathing.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
Speaking of food, you want me to eat you, Lydia? Okay.
Hey, not bad.
Down.
Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
You caramelized onion sausages. Sounds so good. So fucking hungry now, thanks, Lydia. Daddy doesn't play with me at all. What clothes you got? What land you from? This your first time to Besaid? You're the guy from the sea, right? Heard about you from Sir Luzu. Yeah, Sir Luzu's a loser. Nah. I see that head is supported by your horns, Lydia. Yes, I am calling you horny. My items. I actually do have Gil. I don't need any of those. Cucumber again. Camera angle, will you not? Yes, the horn. Since you're up to say village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just let it be. What the hell did I get gifted a sub? Beginning of the year? Well, beginning of the month, I think. Widgren, I think it was, gifted 10 subs. Let me just go back and find it. Excuse me. There it is. Generally, Sticks would have been gifted 10 subs. Yeah, you're one of the receivers, Sliver. It was Wigan. Yes, it is, not let it be. You don't have to talk to me in that way. I'm not a tourist. So you do know the wise woman. No, it's just a wild stab in the dark, which is incidentally what you'll be getting in a second if you don't start being a bit more helpful. So I dropped an instance, and that's entirely fair. Life happens. Life, finds a way of happening. Crusaders Lodge is open to guests. Take a rest? Maybe later. The help terminal, which was replaced by the fact there's a help menu in the thing.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
That all seems to go as arse
our
crack on
ranks
show.
grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
He doesn't, but it looks like he
You've been
does.
fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do.
Christ,
Nobody's ever
Ballzack.
been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
I just remembered one of the most iconic moments of this game. No, the fight against Anima always sticks in my memory. Always. Bone died mid-sausage slicing. I would offer, Lydia, but I think you prefer my sausages whole. Had a random restart. Wow, weird. Kitty, yes. Thank you, Wigan, for your contribution to the one-off game stream challenge. Yes, you can bonk both sausages as well, Lydia, at once if you wish. As far as I remember... Oh yeah, there's two things. There's one thing there is something around the side, one of the sides of the temple, and also there's still another thing to do. I remember distinctly there's something around one of the sides of the temple. It's a boofer. Food, nice. Gonna think it shows later. Probably does. I remember a lot about this game, just don't remember the order of it. In case of screen time, I will do my best. Capius! 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 Come on! Thank you, Kelly, for your contribution to the One Game Stream Challenge. Capius! Come on, Capius! Hey! Hey, buddy! Hey! No, not that. Around here. Around here. Hey, buddy. Gypsy Kate. Oh, you're a big boy. Kitty screen time. Chonky is a bit of a chonker. This way. You came so you get treats. That's how it works. Those lack of thoughts. I am Capius. He's now licking my hand clean. He ate treats out of my hand, now he's licking my hand clean. Weirdo. You'll be on camera for a little bit more? Mm-hmm. Husband, so much good sake. No problem at all, Gally. Thanks for coming in as long as you did. I'll see you later. Okay, points left. Get done this stream. Or it might be next tonight. We can go through a random quiz and get fill it with piss, they'll love it. There's lack of thoughts, it's just murder. Normally it would be. Capius is not a murder kitty. He really just has no thoughts. He is so, so dumb. Face. Jack gets a random quote and gets, I'm usually shit. Or a Scoo quote. Yeah, I think that was a quote about Scoo, yeah. There we are. You can have purr into the microphone? I said purr into it, not lick it, you weirdo. There he gets a random quote and gets dog-headed determination. DG gets a random quote and gets, he looks like a rabid cat fucked him. The fuck was that about? We get to the random quote and goes, don't you stab my vagina. There, that's Final Fantasy 9. That one's definitely Final Fantasy 9. Who looks like a rabid cat fucked them? No. But the funny thing is, Capius is actually settling. He's actually settling, as you can see, he's settling in my arms like this. It's actually comfy. Jay goes to another random quote, gets fuck off all the way back until you get here, then fuck off again. That's probably something Dark Souls. Okay, Capius. Get on my lap. There you go. Or do you want to go down? Up to you. Stay on my lap? Okay. So my second quote of the night will be, how the hell do you get naked? I'm not sure what that's from. It's on a it's on a cooldown sliver. Try it again and it'll be fine. Unless someone else beats you to it. Like Fire Assist did. When I see a hole, I just want to shove something in it. Say fabrics they may hear a famous law of Aspira. What's pooping? And there's other factories we weave here in Passade. Cool. Wigger goes for random quotes. Mount can't play EDF. This is very true. I can't play any Team Bondage game.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Alright. Older than that. That must have been while we were playing EDF 5. What's a Deep Rock Galactic? It's one of the two. It was either said whilst we were playing EDF, or it was after an EDF game. Hymn of the Faith. Such a good song. I love this game's soundtrack in general. Sliver goes for a random quote and gets, I'm going to use a photo on a door lock. I have no idea what that's from, and that's a recent one.
It was then, standing in that place.
Here we goes for a random quote and gets caught has been chat up on.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Don't need your claws, sir. Which was attacked by Sim as just a little kid, yeah? Which was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares that day. Don't think I've ever seen anyone get quote number 1 just through the RNG deliveries. I think Callie did a couple of days ago. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Then he goes for a random quote and gets come anima.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Apt.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Goes for a run. Goes when he goes back to quote 87, which comes out as my tail is tired of being in this meat suit.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over.
Yeah.
Funny.
I used to get out and pain in my coccyx.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Oh, need to just quickly send a message on Discord. Very hard and Toxin will surely release its grip on you. As Lydia can attest, I'm quite used to and liking things having a tight grip. Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I have found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, friend. What a fucking mess this place is. Only sworn guides may approach the Cloister of Trials. Oh. I hope everyone's still on the next voyage. Please let the Aurochs score at least one goal. That's it, isn't it? Why I get trusted? I trust in science, not religion. Now let me get the bone saw so I can have a look at your brain, Ballzack.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Thanks.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do
Oh,
you-
look, the small Ballzack.
You hate him so?
Saurian, hello and welcome.
But if he dies, you'll
Smacking the
never
small
be able
ball
to
sack.
tell him how much you hate him.
Well, that's one way to go about it.
Waka?
Oh, wait, it's your problem. Oh crap! I can't shove you over at Scoo. Damn it.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister
Hey.
of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Beans and
Sometimes,
beans.
yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
You doofus. Notice each learn of the evidence secrets are tested by the cloister of trials. Find the right way and you'll be retaken to the Chamber of Faith. Strange glyph glows. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Bye, Kate. Touch glyph. Touch the glyph. Do it now. Let's use the sphere to go any further. Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. Seems the Passade spheres are also necessary. Thank you for hydration from Minotaurium. And he gains glowing balls. Something you usually only see in protogens. Balls. Remove the sphere. You can carry only one sphere at a time, but I have two hands. Try to remember those. Door seems to be locked behind unseen force. You see a sphere-shaped recess. You're holding it as a glyph sphere. Insert sphere. Brain Y. I ask myself that consistently every day. If your balls start glowing, I would recommend a doctor. It's fine. Mine usually glow and shine slightly after a particularly amorous protogen's been at them. It's sphere-shaped recess. Sphere-shaped recess. touch the symbols. Besaid sphere. Take the sphere. Moved. Maybe see things and thoughts I can't unsee. Unless you want to be able to take a midnight piss out of torch. It's fair. It's fair. Can you use your DJ for the hydration rider? No, it just holds it. On that note, I will be right back. I return. Let's see what was there. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Jack. May the water you find in the desert not glow back you in the dark. Any points spare for the one game exchange? So close. Use more yesterday, I've got to get more now. I'm saving for tomorrow. That's a secret. Oh no, I've told people, Torian. I've told people at the beginning of the stream. But you know, just so you can see as well, Torian. Here's the existence. Proof of existence. So, tease. Stream on Friday. Also have a stream on Friday when I can more. Yeah. Yeah, I got one tonight. With little hope. Although it's only 5%. I have 12 of them, Lydia, and the command will be for me to chug the entire can each time. Plus, In the fridge, I have 6 cans of 9.5% ale, and I have a full bottle of wine. I'm good. I'm good. Should get beatboxes. They're 11% per box. See, so the stuff that I've got in there, there was a 12-pack of that, and Callie suggests that. I was like, that's 9.5%. If I down an entire can of that, and I do that for the entire stream, you know, for all 12 of them, I'm going to be severely ill. Is that alcoholic Mountain Dew? It is alcoholic Mountain Dew, yes. 11% per box. The entire can. So what? Can. Only 12 of them. Only 12 5% cans of Mountain Dew, plus a bottle of wine, plus 6 cans of alcohol for 3 hours. 3 hours, mind you. Wow. God. Oh, God. Blue Raspberry Box to say it's like Blue Jolly Ranchers. Ew. Sounds like it's full of sugar. It's German say lunch. Good grief, you're insane. It's for the drunk stream tomorrow, it's fine.
What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay.
You had to try the Dragon Soup at some point. Been there, done that. All 4 flavors. I can't like it.
Tradition, very important.
So what about you?
But Cape is someone up again, he's snuggled up.
I'm a guardian.
He's flexing his paw on me so sweetly. Yes, you're being sweet, Capius. He tries some of the other flavors. I recommend it.
Pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them.
Oop.
The Guardian's in there now.
Also, they've got 6 flavors. Oh, we've got 2 I don't know about then.
The other's thinking.
Look into that.
Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Shoves his hand into my face. Shoved his face into my hand.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just...
Looks like there's 6 cars per serving, so 18 the whole box.
See, I told
We
you
find
it's
them.
that easy.
13 there's. Holy God, Jesus Christ. All of them. I'll drink all of them.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
All of them at once. Shit mix time. Oh, God. Well, there's... Why am I even thinking of doing that? There's 4 flavors of Mountain Dew. If somehow we don't get through all 12 of them by the end of the stream, I will combine all 4 into one and try that flavor. Boobs. Yeah, that's pretty much just Lulu. Also, alcohol, I've tried to remember one particular burning my throat. I think it was called cowboy type milk alcohol. Ooh, sounds awful. Go, Mr. Ronso. Hey, Lydia, it's your ideal person. Silver of hair, large, buff, furry. It's not Aerith. No, it's better.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
God, how janky her speech could be. She's also got, you know, heterochromia. Also slightly horny. Exactly. I don't recall the ages of characters in this, though. That's the problem.
Man, was I surprised.
I'm pretty sure that Riku's almost certainly underage in this game. I can't remember if Yuna is. Every main character, age and height. Here we go. Ballzack. He is 17 and 5'9". Yuna is also 17 and 5'3". God, she's so small. Auron. He's 6 foot and 35. Oh, the oldest member. I feel so fucking old. I'm older than the oldest party member. Waka is 23 and 6'2". Lulu is 22 and 5'6". She does not look it. Riku is 15 and 5'2". Kamari is 25 and 6'8", which is small for his race. Why are you mentioned? Oh, that just makes it creepy. Oh, ew, ew. Don't know how tall you are. I'm somewhere. Depending on where you look, I'm somewhere between 5'11" and 6'1". Don't know why it keeps changing, but it does. So yeah, no horny towards Yuna, Tidus, or Riku. Be horny towards Lulu all you like. And especially Kamari. Yeah. Always strikes me as being in his late 40s. No, he's 35. Seymour? Mm-hmm. Seymour was listed there. Dude is fucking 28.
What?
Who's slightly horny? Mount QG.
Wait till you see this.
It's not even a slightly with me. It's always consistently.
Ready?
But no, it was pointed at Kamari. Few more bots. While shopping Amazon, browsing wishlist. Holy shit, I have expensive taste. Dude belongs in jail for more than one reason. Yep. Yep. Obviously, it changes by the time Final Fantasy X-2 comes around. That happens, what, 2 years after this? Or 3? Oh. Cape's being a little sleepy. Sleepy bundle in my lap.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Any suggestions? I have something in mind. But I will welcome suggestions. Don't know why you're squinting at me, Lydia. Could not think at all. Vibrator. Not enough. Was it? No, actually good. But now, meh. Ruffles. This will hurt. Beaky. Damn, it needs to be one that's longer. Fuck. Fuzzy flap. I wanted to be fuzzy flaps, but still. We could do zap flaps. I was dreading your option. Yeah. Can't think why. We do buzz flaps. Yeah, buzz flaps. Buzz flaps. If anyone's got any better suggestions, it's going to be buzz flaps. Boop. No, I'm not seeing any other suggestions. Well, buzz flaps it is. Boop. Proceed. Yes, buzz flaps.
I remember that night we talked for the first time.
You talked to the buzz flaps?
I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Gabe's just making weird things. Can't think of any best name for it.
Let me
Yeah,
introduce
buzz flaps.
you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
That's not how it
Memory's a little
happened.
fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys.
So
So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Yeah!
We sure got the boys worked up, huh?
Been trying to see him all along, yeah. Yeah, sure you were.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady
Yes,
Yuna,
yes I am.
Be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
What the fuck
Amina,
was that
Thank you
noise?
so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was
That noise from him.
overconfident.
Oh!
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Can we call it that noise?
Really?
Only if you clip it.
Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
He's
You
bad at
can
social and he's just a
tell me all about
dumbass.
Zanarkand.
40k TTS series, I think they had similar sounds like with the sound of an ancient digestive tract collapse. Hey. Yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
Talk.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Stay away from the summoner! Stay away from the summoner!
So that's what I'm going to really do here, I don't think. No.
Ready for bed?
Yeah.
Good. Sleep tight.
Rain. No one wants to lie under the covers. Covers are just an imaginary thing here. Wanna run away? Oh, it doesn't let me. No, you will do this dream sequence just as we told you to.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming!
Shut up, Shaft.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
Shut up, Shaft.
Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I was supposed to spice up if you want to host a crowd. Okay, nice. Both?
What'd you
Well, both.
say?
Because one's 17 and the other one's 15.
Speak loudly.
That's why not both.
I hate you!
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I finished clipping old man. Nice, nice.
hate you.
Well, shit. Yeah.
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Now, Lulu,
Yeah, but
perfectly on the ball.
Excuses again?
Being 22.
yeah, but
Those balls like about the same age. He's
No
17.
more. Enough, Waka.
Scary.
He's just looking forward to the 1,000 yards there. Oh.
Who's Chapu?
my little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
Clip sound. Nice.
He was with the Crusaders.
So we've got a 17
when
scene
they
arguing with Fuzzy.
fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Save. really no point of resting in this game either.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Because, you know,
Something I want to give you.
the save points restore your health and mana.
To me?
Yeah, use it well.
I really like that sword.
That's the sword you gave Chappu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Oh god, that music.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
God, that song always gets me.
Off we go.
Let me go back. Is the chest there by the temple now? Or am I just way too early in the game for that? I don't remember if it is actually a chest or not. Oh, something there. Good.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
No problem.
Ballzack has no problems.
You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer, my kind of customer.
Someone actually once grinded like here or just before here to get like the characters as powerful as possible to see what happens in this next fight if you kill the thing before it introduces you to elemental resistances and weaknesses, and it just doesn't do much.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing.
Not only magic.
Can't beat them down. You gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean.
How long did that grind go on for? A long time, as far as I recall.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Magic and fiends are probably cause elements of 4 elements.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Zap it. Waka. Yeah, that's backwards. Yeah, it doesn't really change anything. It basically, like, you kill it, and it just goes through the rest of the tutorial, and after Lulu finishes speaking, it just wins the battle.
Take your time.
Capus just snored.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
Just realised. Lulu reminds me of Bayonetta. Except, you know, pretty much complete opposite on the horny scale.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Do anything either way.
That should do it.
Save.
This isn't the way to the pier.
I see, you're telling me off, are you? Telling me off for wanting to explore. Save, I'm a save. Someone's in the mood to fuck. Go for it, Dragoon.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's a Dragoon slash Blue Mage. It's weird.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kimari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Huh.
Got a little bit of AP. And I got something for Lulu, I believe. Yes.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Don't switch the battle, then can't stop me. And just switch my ready to go. Blue Dragoon and don't mention the safest balls.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Why is Lulu in the front row anyway? Some commands have you called Aeon in battle. Buzz flaps. Some of my mighty buzz flaps. Also, it just reminds me of Kezu from Monster Hunter. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Garuda, it's called. Does take siege after inflicting darkness. Actually, you know what? It's weak too, though. It's actually got elements weak too. Everything seems to be doing roughly the same amount of damage. Mighty Buzz Flaps. I love they're giving me equipment just for Lulu at this point. No problem at all, Jack. Have a good nap and I'll see you later. Thank you very much for coming in as long as you did.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say good night, birdie.
The one thing that people can agree on with 13 is Battle Theme was fantastic. I actually don't even recall that. I'll do it. Well, there's no help left. Well, let's go slow, going hard. Just down there I can't access yet. Oh, Lulu's just holding a cactuar now, which looks a little bit like a spiky dildo. Danger dildo. Anything's a dildo if you try hard enough. And then your face palms. Apart from the malachite stalactite. Ah, no, even that's a dildo if you're brave enough. What was that? Oh, it's the one that's shaped like a dick, isn't it? I thought it was a stalagmite. My brain coined a way of remembering which is a stalagmite and which is a stalactite, and it just will not let go of that information. Tight holds on tight. The I always remembered as, you know, tights. Stalactites are like tights. If you hang on the washing line, they dangle down. Depends where you put it. From what I can tell, we're basically doing Pokemon with Monster Hunter-esque creatures in 3D RPG. No? There's no Pokemon hints. Or if we are, it's a very, very tiny Pokedex. Yeah, this must be with something on her pilgrimage. Here, a gift from his part. Yeah, times of Seeker's Ring. Where are you leaving? Here, a farewell gift from all the village. 400 gil. From that, he hands the M sands. See, I still remembered it with the tights. Mori, hello, welcome. Stay away from the summoner. The battle system, I mean that's just turn-based battle. This time will come someday, I knew. And if you want to be specific about it, Pokemon is emulating Final Fantasies. So that's why I just can't say them. Hey, you, these crawling fiends to give this to Yuna, okay? Yes, I will give her medicinal alcohol. Just so you can get this, because Pokemon Red and Blue was 93, I believe, whereas Final Fantasy 1 was 87. I'm holding a copious amount of beans. I've acquired more beans in my hand, and even more. I'm holding all of Capus's beans in one hand.
Goodbye.
And he doesn't care, he's fast asleep. I don't beans to people. Oh, I've been gifted the beans. Pet, 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 pet. Beans, pet beans, pet beans, pet beans.
Boo.
Why would you just do that to a crewman? Why? Why would you do that? I agree, Capus. Ballzack is full of bullshit. Oh, Ballzack, you perv. He's a monkey. No, that's the previous game. Why would you throw them into the water of that? Why? God, you're an awful crew person. Kimon, monkey. Return to monkey. Oh, look. Someone's left their balls all over the deck. Then has more manners. This is true, weirdly enough.
I told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too. So you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Or Ballzack likes people fondling them. Agreed. I'm killing it before nightfall. Go on, take a nap or something. Oh, a great day. The breeze must feel wonderful. Want to use the binoculars? Yes. No way. Remember what you did last time? Jesus.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Or me name's not Awaka.
God, I remember Owaka.
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet. But someday, the name Awaka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of guilt
being clawed.
to end?
They stroked the end of his nose, and he did the whole thing of buried his face in his arm. Didn't like the way they said nice clothes you had there. I know, I'm right. God, I forgot about this. Governance, you give him large sum of money, price effects in the following way, okay. Maybe they give some to the rising in shop to travel merchant, or instead make them. That's what.
I guess it pays to ask. Thank ye kindly, lad.
It's 1,000, but I might be wrong.
Seed money for the Awaka merchant.
So it's 100, 0 to 100 gil. All items he sells later on are doubled in price. Between 101 and 1,000, all items and weapons get a 50% markup. 1,001 to 10,000 gets a 20% markup. 10,001 and anything above gets a 30% discount. Also, when you speak to him in later on, if you go into his menu and then come out, he asks you to evaluate your prices, and you say they're too expensive, he drops his prices by a further 25%. Because I'm going to have 10 grand at this point. Yeah, it's fine. Just, you know, pull Ballzack out of here and throw him into the Yakuza world. He'll make money in no time.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan. If people think you're with us, you'll be excommunicated too. Some things you're better off not knowing. Take it from me.
Restricted area. Our operation depends on this cargo.
Sounds shifty, but okay. We'll see second on hell. Remedy. Should probably give that to him. Seems very sick, yeah? Hiding over here because I'm going to get sick too if I keep watching him. Can I give you the remedy? Would that help? No. Find escapers then. Our room.
What the heck is that?
I forgot it was Chocobo powered.
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
Kick the suitcase?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
Excommunicate must be the last couple of bridge.
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What?
Everyone.
You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
This is where you learn how to pronounce chocobo. It's fine. It's at least like, at least you have the issue that Fox does. I'm waiting for this thing to turn into a mimic and fight me. Three potions. Mimic. Go on, bite my foot off. Bite my fucking foot off. Please, no more mimics. I have a story about mimics that will absolutely terrify you then. Adventuring group got together, you know, did the usual D&D thing. Found a treasure chest full of gold coins. Did the necessary checks, determined it was a mimic. So they killed it. And then they took all the gold after killing the mimic. Took it back to their inn room. And then when they went to bed, the DM said, roll perception. All of you. But, okay. So they rolled. None of them woke up. It's like, okay, well, you all take this amount of damage. Why? Because as you wake up, you feel these, you feel something biting you. A lot of things biting you. All the gold coins in the treasure chest were mimic babies. The party had killed the mother mimic, but not the baby mimics. So the baby mimics almost all woke up in the night and went and bit all the adventurers near to death. Mimics are cute. Sure. Dan, you want a mimic?
We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too.
That's
so you
sorry.
come along, yeah?
Fun. I do not have. No, I cannot raise 9,000 gil. It's only wholesome. How is that wholesome? How is a bunch of people getting eaten near to death wholesome? Mimic coins, yep. Flee! D&D essay. Tell us about it. Story time with Lydia. Not sure the baby makes you lots of holes. God damn it, Maury. Remember a story when playing Curse Strahd, someone might manage to tame a mimic and have imitate Strahd's sarcophagus. Om nom nom. Oh god, Kamari's one is where it starts getting complex. Complex. His character took 16 damage in one turn because of a crit. He had 17 HP. Oh my god. Null Blaze. Cure, Asuna, Null Blaze, yeah.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Wow, okay then, shit. Even made his fake Twitter tweet from Strahd about that. To whomever convinced the mimic to disguise itself in my coffin, congrats! I will make sure you die slowly. You know, I get that. Points for ingenuity. I'ma fucking kill you.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
Ooh. It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Points for ingenuity. Hope those points go to your health. Ballzack, now is not the time to Titanic this thing.
The wind. It's nice.
I'm pretty sure the next line is, why are we laughing?
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin.
I don't get why. Half a brain cell between
hear
them.
that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
Huh.
I love the fact that Waka actually believes him. No, dude. Waka does actually believe you. That's the thing.
I believe you.
Huh?
Waka and Yuna are the only ones who actually believe him.
There is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
You're dreading that laugh.
Blitzball tournaments are held there.
That laugh is meant to be cringy.
How do you know
That's
that?
actually how it's written.
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Jacked.
Shaft.
My father. His name is Jacked.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sure. Sure, we'll go with that.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
Yeah, about that. About everything
Went to sea
about
for
that.
training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Yeah, they have.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
Same way you did, dude.
You're here. Are you not?
About that. Nope.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
That's a whale, since what Ballzack was playing on doing.
Wait! Oh boy!
Pew. That second one's harpoon was still in there. Could be enough nuts. God damn it, Murray. I was not expecting that at the least. What the fuck? That magic of Walker's ball. Our range, bollocks. Well, fine. Lulu. Lancets. Lancet good. Wings start to flicker.
Are there? The fin. That's where they're coming from.
Also bring the Walker out. His attack with all needs you to get started with blood sugar test and it's going to be effective. Good luck having to use the walking steps to go. Something like reading something. Good soul. notification from something chat. Aww. Right. Could do it. Yep. Boss beats him. Bye bye harpoon gun. Well, that tail do though. That tail's ripped for their pleasure. I was like, no, don't go and jump in the water. Damn, this is draining my HP. Just, A, that didn't hit, and B, that looked like it was going far too slow to actually do anything. What a weird thumb. It's a sin bin. Sin spawn Aculis. This I can overdrive. Weird noise it makes when I hit it. Blender. Will it blend? Oh shit. Look how insanely beefy Waka gets very quickly. Did you think of us? No, use water currents. You are staying dark, my dude. Although Waka now has no B left. I really wish I had sensor. You can keep missing with that bullshit. I will happily have you keep missing with that bullshit. Blender! Probably best. Here's another one on yourself. Definitely fuck off with that ability. Hey! Boss probably beat. Why have I got 5 notifications on Discord all of a sudden? What the fuck? Anyone who wasn't really involved was Kamari. Oh, even he was. He started off in there. Is it Pokey? Nah. It was Scoo and Torian in the little sibling chat that we have. Oh. Bye, dudes. Saves the effort of having to talk to a lot of NPCs, I suppose. So a little bit of water damage, exactly. That's a mild tsunami, it's fine. Damn, my ball's getting away. Come back, ball, I need you.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
That looks lumpy, might be looking at. Ah, it's just extra texture. Lydia seems to like it.
Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world.
Let's have a look.
I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Give me a save point. Give me a fucking save point, game. Killer Kaport. Better be a save point there. Pretty sure there is. The game has been fairly generous with save points so far. There's one right there.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
Thanks be to you. I'm almost Irish there. Almost.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Save. Anything else I can do there? I can't just equip it, so I'll just do this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be ending things for now. Thank you all very much for coming along and for all your support. It's all greatly appreciated in whatever way you've chosen to show it. Oh, God. Needed that. Ah. So yeah. We're getting through that at a fairly good steady pace. Next stream from me is going to be tonight at 1 AM GMT, which is going to be 8 PM EST. And whoever just contributed to... Oh, it was DJ. Thank you very much, DJ, for contribution to the one-off game stream challenge. So we realised a few things too. Yes. We're going to be going back to Little Hope as part of the Dark Pictures anthology. I've heard that it's actually kind of short overall, so in preparation for it being very, very short, just like, you know, the previous game was, I've downloaded the next game as well. Just in case. I don't think we're going to be able to get through the rest of Little Hope today, but just in case, I've got House of Ashes downloaded as well. So we'll see. If not, though, we've got, you know, another week of it. But yeah, that's been going well. That's been enjoyable. So yeah, I just remember to clean up on my hard drive, just delete the game. Because I had to rotate which games I actually have on my hard drive, because my hard drive's not big enough. I need to get one of those expansion ones. But yeah. Until next time, though, thank you again for coming along and for all your support. It's all greatly appreciated in whatever way you've chosen to show it. Until then, though, hope you have a good rest of your day, a good evening, a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon, whatever the time is for you. So next time, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye!